Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Chris Chavez here with Android.com. You're watching the Android Overload for Thursday, February 14th, and here are your top Android news stories. So apparently there's this thing that's been hitting the internet. It's called the Harlem Shake. And it's not really that Harlem Shake. It's some weird song that people are playing and doing this really crazy dance. I don't quite understand it, but like most things on the internet, I guess you really don't have to. Always good sports and willing to show that they're able to, you know, play along as well. Some of the folks at Google actually made a video of their own Harlem Shake, and they did it right outside the Googleplex, where all the big old Android statues are, and they just like got down. And even though I feel like I'm already getting kind of sick of this meme, those crazy guys at Google, it's always nice to see them, you know, just having a good time. I feel like they put all those good vibes and energy inside of Android, and that's why we have the best mobile OS in the world. So in the wee hours of last night, Android 4.2.2 finally hit the Nexus 4. And while it mostly addresses bug fixes and a few little UI tweaks, those of you with hacked devices that are, you know, taking advantage of the LTE band 4, I believe, that's hidden inside the device, might want to stay away from the update for now. Apparently Android 4.2.2 effectively kills the LTE functionality, or what was left of LTE functionality in the Nexus 4. Now, some statements from NVIDIA CEO Jen Sun. I just call him Jensen. He actually cleared up some talk that the NVIDIA Tegra 4 processor and Project Shield wouldn't be launching till July or later. Apparently, NVIDIA issued a statement regarding availability, and they still expect Project Shield and the Tegra 4 processor to launch sometime in Q2 of this year. So it shouldn't be too much longer before we can get our grubby little hands on it. Personally, I'm pretty hyped on Project Shield. The Tegra 4 processor, what I saw of it at CES, actually pretty much knocked my pants right off. It came right off me. And the fact that Project Shield is running a vanilla Android without any UI skins or any of that mess, just makes it all the more sweeter. It looks like Samsung's going all in with the Galaxy S4. There's reports that Samsung is getting ready to produce 100 million units of the Galaxy S4 in anticipation for its launch. It seems like consumer demand for the Galaxy S3 was big enough that Samsung feels like the Galaxy S4 will top even that. And quite honestly, I feel like Samsung should maybe put the brakes on and slow down just a little bit. Maybe pull an Apple and just kind of keep the design of the Galaxy S3 for now. Maybe issue a Galaxy S3 Plus with slightly updated specs, like a 1080p display and a better camera, maybe quad-core processor, those sort of things. This would help not to alienate those that just bought a Galaxy S3, and for these third-party manufacturers that are making, you know, accessories, it would help them focus in and target the Galaxy S3 even more. So I feel like things should pull back just a tiny bit. But I'm curious to hear your guys' thoughts. If you just got a Galaxy S3, are you already excited to get your hands on a Galaxy S4? And do you hate it when, you know, something bigger and better comes out, you know, a few months after you just got your hands on the latest gadget? Just let me know in the comments. So it looks like we have more HTC M7 news. The phone is set to be announced on Tuesday, but it looks like our friends at HTC Source have gotten their hands on some intel. Apparently the device is going to launch on March 22nd on AT&T, Sprint, and T-Mobile. There's going to be a 32GB version of the device and a 64GB version. 32GB priced at $199, and of course a 64GB priced at $300. Unfortunately, it looks like Verizon might be left out of the mix. As Verizon likes to do, you know, they want to brand everything as the Droid, and they have a pretty successful line going with HTC devices and the Droid, Droid Incredible, all that stuff, the Droid DNA. So it looks like they might be holding off till a little bit later in the year when they can release maybe another Droid Incredible whatevers. But if you're on Sprint, AT&T, or T-Mobile, super hyped to get my hands on this phone. I don't know about you guys. Looks like Samsung could be working on a smartwatch dubbed the Galaxy Altius. Some screenshots were actually uploaded to a Korean message board, and those pictures show a touch-based UI with some big ol' honking icons, They look similar to live tiles on Windows Phone. Everything is at 500 by 500 resolution, so we can't help but wonder if Samsung is looking to get their feet wet in the smartwatch market. If you've been following technology blogs, there's actually been some rumors that Apple could release an iWatch sometime later this year. So if Samsung got word of this, they no doubt want to beat Apple to the punch. I've actually been looking to get my hands on a smartwatch for quite some time. I'm not really sure what I find so appealing about them. I just think it's really cool to not have to whip out your phone every 5 seconds and just lift up your arm and look to see if you have a text message, swipe it away, do whatever. I would be extremely interested to see this hypothetical possible Samsung smartwatch. Alright guys, so that just about wraps up the Android Overload for Thursday, February 14th. I have a fancy date tonight, so I'm gonna be taking off. Valentine's Day isn't always for couples, so just take the time out to, you know, shoot over a quick text to somebody, let them know how much you love and care about them. With Phandroid.com, I am Chris Chavez. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.